Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. If you hear that noise, this time is not coming from the building where I live. It's coming from the building next to where I live. And it's been about a week. They have been trying to replace some hand railings. So you're gonna hear a lot of that stuff going on. So I apologize ahead of time. Anyway, so my reason for this video, I have been, of course, thinking and talking to family and friends regarding about relationships and ideas of what is true love. And I'm gonna say is this, dating for me has been hell. It has been really challenging, but I'm learning. I'm learning a lot, and I'm definitely am going to share my thoughts, because my thoughts about what is true love and what is not true love. And these are my thoughts that I have been going, thinking about, not going, but thinking about, and processing a lot of things in the difficulties that I have been encountering as of lately. Now, again, whatever I say on this video, I'm not an expert on dating. I'm not a psychologist, but these are experiences that I'm going through and what I'm learning through them, and I'm basically sharing with you guys, especially young women or young sensitive men, that maybe might help you and try to make your own conclusions in your own dating lives. So please, again, this is just my thoughts. Now, dating has been, like I said, has been a challenge, and I have definitely encountered a lot of interesting characters along the way. And I have thought about what exactly is true love and what is not true love. And unfortunately, these are pitfalls that we go through on a daily basis regarding to who we interact and who should not interact with. And just keep in mind, use your intuition when it comes to dating new people. And what I mean by intuition is just feel your inner gut, that if you are getting emotionally involved with people, keep your mind intact and don't run away with the emotions of, oh my God, he's just handsome, he is definitely the one, he is, he's my everything. Don't run away with that thought, because no matter how pretty the package that person comes in, you don't know what lies beneath it. And sometimes that pretty package could be your worst nightmare. And that's the reality of dating, is that you don't know what you're encountering with. It doesn't matter what walks of life that individual comes from. They could be someone that could be from your work environment, or that person that you meet along the way, maybe at a party, or if that person comes from a celebrity status. You don't know what kind of person they are. because whatever they display on the outside might not coincide with who they really are. And sometimes you lead into the dangers and the pitfalls of dating, because your mind is based on illusions. Now, what I've learned so far, what is not true love is basically people try to bully you, mistreat you, put you on third parties, make you feel like you have to beg for attention, or you have to cry and make you doubt yourself, make you feel insecure. You know, these are just little samples of what is not true love. Make you feel like you have to live up on false expectations. Make you feel like basically that you don't have a mind of your own, and your thoughts don't mean a damn thing. That's basically not true love. It should not make you feel restricted. It should not make you feel like you're not worth their time. You know, these things that people do is not, it's not normal. And especially when they try to pull mind games. I don't know what is it with these young people, or, you know, people that are reaching, I would say, between the ages of, like, maybe, I would say 18 to 45, 50, almost 50. I don't understand what is it that playing mind games is so necessary to achieve a short-term relationship. Because what they're trying to do is achieve short-term relationship and find individuals who are very simple-minded and will cave in due to their insecurities. Because that is not true love. It's really disgusting on how people use that gameplay. You know, it fathers me for the fact that these individuals assume that everyone is the same. Everybody is, you know, cut out the same cloth. Guess what? You might get that person that one time, maybe 2 times. But you know what? At the 3rd time, enough is enough. Game over. And so I think young people, women, men, it's time to stop with these mind games and playing these really hurtful way of getting to people just so you could take advantage on a person's vulnerability. It's really disgusting. And it's something that I'm sure it's not going to end after this video, because it will be ongoing. But I think individuals who are looking for love that is considered true love should see those patterns, those red flags of those individuals who are playing these type of games, and not tolerate their bullshit. Because at the end of the day, you know, they are trying to waste your time, sometimes money, and even emotional, that will leave you depleted and exhausted. So that is basically not true love. You know, so I also thought about what is really true love. Because you know what? I'm not saying the whole world is so messed up of finding that person that seems to be the right person for you. You know, I'm not closing the door 100% to say, oh, you know, since I had bad experience, you know, I'm not going to be opening my heart. Right now, yeah, my heart is not opened. But I haven't shut the door completely. I'm just taking my time right now in trying to gather my thoughts and feelings. But guess what? When I'm good and ready, I will try, but with more caution and more protective of myself. Because you know what? Relationships should not be feeling rushed, love bombed. You know, because a lot of these players, they love bombing, and then the breadcrumbing comes with it, to the point that you just wondering what's going on. And then of course the wonderful world of ghosting. That is not true love, people. That is definitely not true love. I'm seeming like I'm throwing a lot of like that negative shit. I didn't want to curse, but hey, it's coming out. I did not want to throw out this much negativity about dating, but the reality of it is, it's very real, and it does happen to a lot of us. So like I said, right now my heart is not open for anybody. I'm just taking my time and trying to get myself together emotionally. And it's still, I am very spiritual, but also I am taking things very little, like taking it day by day. But at some point in the future, when I'm good and ready, then hey, then I'll start again dating, because I'm not closing the door either. But I think it's you can't let a few apples ruin the whole bunch, because not everyone is cut out the same. But what I've learned, what is true love is being with a person who doesn't make you feel restricted, who doesn't judge you, has an open mind on different thoughts, whether it's good or bad, compromising in some levels. Because again, depending what is the compromising part. You should uplift each other as a couple. Meaning, like, if you both have goals in life, then guess what? Talk about those goals. Set out little plans on how to achieve those goals. Not having one person do everything and the other not doing a damn thing. They both have to do the same thing. You put half, I put half. but it's gotta be shown. Also, have understanding with each other. Have an open mind, conversate. No secrets. No hidden agendas. That is true love. Not make you feel like you have to be in a third party and that person has only eyes for you and only you. That is true love. Especially also I just got like a little bit of a blank moment. I will say this: when the time comes that as you age, because sometimes, you know, relationship is not only from young people to young people. There are relationships that could be from young to older person, and it has happened. Within my case, for some reason, I tend to attract young men, and I'm not talking about 20-year-olds because I'm not, no. But talk about the age difference. What is really important regarding to true love? Now, a lot of times, you know what, over the course of the years, as you know, date, live with that person, or even marry, when you date someone who's younger and you happen to be older, time and age is against you. And I'm talking about the older people aspect. What is the true love there? What happens when you get sick? Is that person, the young person that you're in love with, is that person going to stay with you through your illness? Because you know what? Like I said to someone recently, when you're sick, you don't look sexy. When you start looking very depleted, you don't look fabulous when you're going through some sort of illness. Are they gonna turn away and look at a different direction? Because you know what? That younger person looks really, really wonderful. Very healthy. Makes you feel excited. Is that person going to hold your hand, give you strength to pull you out of that illness? Because true love is when someone sticks by you through thick and thin on your time of need, when you're feeling vulnerable. That is definitely true love. When that person has your back, no matter what, and say, I am going to be there because you're my partner. To me, that's true love. Not the ones that the minute you get sick and frail, and then they'll leave you. Now, I also think about, again, I'm an older person. What happens when you start aging? You know, the lovely lines or occasional wrinkles start showing. And that person sees that you're losing your youth, your vitality. Because at the end of the day, you know, you guys have seen that I've been through illness after illness. And you have seen how depleted I had looked throughout my stages of different illness. And I never feel ashamed of showing you guys how I really look. Because at the end of the day, this is what I'm going through as a human being. But what happens when this pretty face starts fading away? The more the wrinkles set in, the more the fine lines. Is that person gonna still be there? And it doesn't have to be a young person. It could be someone within the same age as you too. Because I'm not just bashing on young men. What happens? Is that person still gonna stick by you? And say, I love you no matter what? I still see your beauty? These are questions that you need to ask on any potential partner. Because true love is someone staying by you and seeing your beauty through and through. And what is not true love in the financial aspects is having someone depend on you, be codependent on you. Thinking that they don't have to do a damn thing to help support you. But yet you do all the work to supporting that individual. I'm sorry. That's not acceptable. You people might think, wow, she's kind of tough today, but these are things that are, that is not talked about when it comes to dating. These are not subjects that people want to touch because people want to live on the fantasies and illusions and say, well, the world is beautiful and I love you and we're going to be happy. That's not realistic. That is not setting goals. That is not being honest with each other. Honesty is key in achieving true love. Honesty and clarity. To get to that point of having true love takes a lot of work. And that is where it comes down to, is working on those goals. As a potential partner, to succeed, that emotional fulfillment of every type, and not having eyes for others, letting third parties intervene in relationships. It could be lovers, family, or friends, that they give you little jabs of, oh well, play on a really cruel joke, or don't date that person because she's, she could be she's Latina, she's not your kind, don't worry about it, just use her. Those are the type of people out there that feeds insecurities to others. And this is why these mind games are coming about too. Thinking that this is the norm in society. It's not. So, people, please stay guarded. Ask questions. If you don't get a response from that individual, and they're still playing different types of games and put you in third parties. Don't stay long periods of time entertaining that individual. Cut them off because they're not heading anywhere with you. Live your life. You might feel the hurt for a little bit, but I can guarantee you, you will get over it. Give yourself that little time. Give yourself the kindness to yourself and the patience. And then when you're good and ready, you start again. But now, you start again more assured, knowing what you really want out of that potential partner. And not let anybody take advantage of you. At the end of the day, you will find that true love. And you'll know how it feels to be appreciated. And you could appreciate your partner. Because you know what? You should never, ever overgive yourself. Take your time. Set your standards. And don't rush. Because you're the one who's going to lose out more. Alrighty, so I know I seem to pack a lot of stuff, but I think that sometimes we have to be honest. Not with only with that individual, but also to yourself. And not give yourself false illusions. Because at the end of the day, you know, you are the ones who are really important. You have to give yourself that extra love and care. And live your life. Because believe me, I'm not letting anybody tell me, oh, I don't, you know, I'm not going to live my life. People know me. I'm very resilient. And I might be very cutthroat when it comes to my words. But it comes from a good place in my heart when I'm direct. Alrighty, so thank you for viewing my content. If you see this video, please give the videos a like, because at least somebody who's young or someone who's going through same situations as I am could get to see this video and give them the clarity of my experience, and might help that person along the way. And anyone who has been subscribing, thank you everyone for subscribing to the channel. I really greatly appreciate it. And if you have you want to share stories of your own dating disasters as mine, you could leave a comment in the comment section on YouTube, or you could follow me on the social media platforms that I have. Mostly I'm more active on the Facebook, so you could catch me there. Throw a couple of comments and I definitely will respond. Alrighty, so thank you for viewing my content, and I hope to see you guys soon in my next video. Bye.